Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're buying a house from long distance, then you're going to want to stick around and watch this video. If you're new to my channel, we talk about everything there is to do, eat, sleep, live, and play in Denver, Colorado, and the surrounding areas. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit any comments below, and I'll make sure I'll make you a video on what you're looking for. Also, we've been getting tons of calls and text messages about moving to Denver. So if we can help you in any way, I'm always working and always happy to help. Let's get started on the top 5 things to make moving from a long distance less stressful. Tip number 1, make sure that you have done some research prior to flying out here. It'll make everything so much easier. So think about the distance you want to be, maybe to the foothills, or what is your interest? What are your hobbies? Where do you want to live? Also, are schools important? Is there a certain neighborhood or school district that's really important to you? Do you want to be out in the suburbs, or do you want to be somewhere that's more walkable, like a downtown area, whether it's a downtown suburb or downtown Denver? Those are all questions to ask yourself before you hop on that plane and come out here. Tip number 2, find an agent that's willing to work with you virtually. I've done a ton of virtual tours with people that are from out of state, and then eventually once they kind of find and have a better idea on that step 1 about what they really like, then they fly out and we check out those homes. Sometimes things can go pretty fast, so even if you have somebody that can show you virtually, at least you can put an offer in and then fly out and see the home. Now, I've also done things virtually as far as, viewing the home for clients, and also walking them through, like Skyping with them as we're going through and looking at a property. Tip number 3, narrow it down. It can be so overwhelming to see a ton of homes in one day. So you want to narrow it down to what you're really looking for. They get all confused and every house starts to look the same after a while. So if you have it narrowed down to a few homes that we can see in a few days, then you won't be so confused when it comes to putting the offer in onto which one it is that you really like. Tip number 4, is it a buyer's market or a seller's market? You want to know your market. It's going to determine how you make your offer, how strong to make your offer, or how to craft your offer. And your agent should be able to help you with this. So in a buyer's market, tend to get more of what you want, and in a seller's market, you're going to have to jump on things, do things fast, and have an agent that's going to get things done quickly. I sometimes even write offers before we even go check out a place if I know my client's very interested, so we can get an offer in as soon as possible and make sure that it's a win situation for my buyers. Tip number 5, do your inspection anyway. Just because you're out of town does not mean you should not do an inspection. Even if your realtor has to attend the inspection for you and do some type of virtual summary of what's going on at the home, it's really important to see what's going on so you clearly understand what kind of items you want to ask for on your inspection objection items. If you can be here at all for closing, it makes things easier. Things are becoming more digital these days, but it would be nice just to be in person and just make sure that all those signatures are taken care of. The last thing you want to do, find out at closing that one signature was forgotten and you're going to have to redo all those signatures. So if you're really thinking about moving to Colorado, you should check out my pros and cons of living in Denver, Colorado. It gives my opinion on it and a little more in depth about what's good and bad about being in Denver, Colorado.